Some things just happen for a reason. That's what we always hear when something bad happens, some situation happens. Something happened for a reason, and God did this so that you can get better. You know how when you lose something, they say, "Oh, God took it away from you so that I can give you something better." I remember when I left Brilla, everyone said, "Hey, God did this so that you can get better." And I always ask the question, can I not get better under good circumstance? Why are we always putting God in the conversation? But then I looked at the Super Falcons and the way they have played in this tournament. The group stage, they played 3 games, and Tunisia, Botswana, and Algeria. We scored 4 goals. So coming into the quarterfinals, everybody was already saying, "Oh, this Zambia will beat us." Even those ones who said we'll win were like 2-1, 2-2, 1-1. They will win it in extra time. At some point, I was a bit worried, because the reason why I was worried is not because I think that the team is not good. I'm looking at this team and I'm saying, could it be that people are losing hope because he's a Nigerian coach? Or what's really making people lose hope? Because these girls are the greatest team that has come out of Africa in terms of football, combination of men and women. They practically won everything, right? Okay, you can argue that they've not gone on to win Olympics like Nigeria men and Cameroonian men. But on the African continent, there is no team that matches them. But then that vibe, that energy. Again, that's why they say stay away from people who give you, energy that is contrary to your own energy. Even me started buying into this thing like, it's possible this Zambia might beat us. And then leading up to the game, the day before the game, they are training. The Zambians were filled with confidence. Barbara Banda was talking about hunting. She became a hunter. And then the other girl, Rachel, forgotten her other name now, was like, "Oh, we're going to, whether we Nigeria, the solid defense or no solid defense, we're not afraid of anybody, we're not scared of anybody, we're not scared of this, we're not scared of that." Oh boy, I say, hey, this wicked shop wish, these people, if we just come now, can't do us pocket picking at this stage. And then for me, the reason why I was scared was that, I mean, if you've invested the kind of money that I have put in, especially where you don't have money and you're this broke and you're investing this kind of money, it can come be like, say, we just can't give the team bad luck. And there is, comment section is a place where you expect anything. So I was thinking they shouldn't lose because it's the first game that was seen, having not been here because of the delay in visa issuance. I was like, God, don't let this team lose now, because there's just a way people will say it. Because again, when we eventually won 5-0, everyone say, "Oh, no, the only goal for Nigeria says that's not your corner. They just score 5 goals. Wait till they never score for 3 matches. They don't score for 1 game." So if it felt good, right? But let's rewind to the whole thing. So because this is the Daily Diary from Morocco, my name is Dafe Matthew, and it's the Elevated TV Sports YouTube channel. Now, please, before I go, do well to subscribe to the channel, do well to share your comment, your thought, suggest to us what you think we should do while we're here, and even when we leave here and come back. Don't forget that the success of this trip, I keep saying it, the success of this trip will determine whether we'll come back here for AFCON. And let me be very, very clear on this. Joy Ofure Ojabulu have been fantastic. What she does in front of the camera and off the camera. And Mikolo, you know that thing they say, if you're a striker, you need a midfielder that likes you. A midfielder that is very happy to see you score goal. That's who Mikolo is to Joy and to me and to the rest of the team. He's more happy, seeing the result of our work and seeing the team win than anybody. He's also more tensed, when things are maybe probably not going well. So, and that's a gift to have. They used to say that if you have a vision, you need men that will bring it to life. And these are the people who are bringing this vision to life. But then you people also have a role to play. I'll say massive thank you to everybody who's chiming in with 1 naira, 2 kobo, everywhere around the globe for us also. But you guys are the fans. You guys own this channel as much as we do. We might be the major actors in front of it, but it is your comment, your sharing, your subscription, your clicking on the like button that is helping the algorithm to push us up and present us, in other platforms. So please do well to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification buttons, and we will try our best to keep on going from tournament to tournament. I really, have plans that after this we will go to Europe in October by the grace of God for 2 weeks, myself and Kalejaye. And then when we come back, we will start planning again for AFCON. But it is the success of the content that we're putting out. We start hitting those right numbers. We came here 18,000. We're still in 18,000, but I'm seeing the growth. If we hit the right numbers and the views are, going viral, then we'll be able to come for AFCON, and probably we'll come pretty early from the beginning before the start, and we'll be here to the end and do a lot more content than we're doing right now. We're very constrained. So somebody sent me a message that we should go to beaches, we should go around. Morocco is very expensive. Morocco is expensive, and we are managing the funds that we have. I mean, I can't remember the last time anybody gifted us anything. I can't remember the last time somebody just said, "Oh, send your account number, let's send you money." So it's not as easy as a lot of people are thinking. I know that you are free to suggest ideas. The fact that we're not executing them does not mean we don't like them. We do like them. So yesterday we woke up and the plan was game day, right? Game day, put your game day cap on and see what it's going to be like. We had a plan. I had not collected my accreditation at the time, so we had a plan. Mikola and Joy will leave the hotel here where we have Manzil Hotel and go to Rue de Acosta Avenue and go straight to the stadium, Labi Zaoli Stadium, where the match is being played. It's a very small stadium, let's say like Onikon Stadium, but finer than Onikon. There's no where you go to where you're smelling piss, where urine is, and there's no area boys that is threatening you. There's no pile of pure water or rubbles or places that are smelling urine and leaking roof and all that. But it's like the size of Onikon, or probably, let's say, the Remo Star Stadium, something in that region anyway. And so I got a mail. I got a call from a South African who works in the media unit of CAF, and he asked me, I bombarded him with mail, spammed his phone with messages, and eventually said, "What's the problem?" And I told him what the problem is. He shared me a new link that I should reapply, because I applied before. He'll give you my team accreditation, he did not give me. So he said I should reapply, that would make a special dispensation for me, a special window for me. So I applied, I got a confirmation email instantly. This is something that I did before for days. It was just showing pending. He got a confirmation mail instantly, and then eventually they got my accreditation. So I went to the Mohammed V Stadium, one of the stadiums that will be hosting the AFCON next in December, and also hopefully host the World Cup as well. That was where I went, and I easily got my accreditation. And once I got my accreditation, I headed up from Mohammed V Stadium Accreditation Center all the way to Labi Zaoli Stadium, where I met my team, saw Swore, saw Dumebi, Punja, saw Amara of Brilla FM. I saw the other Amara of ACL, and quite a lot of people. I saw Osaso Baywana. We've seen him before. We met him at the Moroccan Mall, but then we saw him yesterday, and a friend from Liberia that I've not seen in a while saw her as well. And I saw my childhood crush, Aisha Falode. When I was growing up, she was my first. If I ever had a crush, she was my first crush. When she was on the news, reading the sports news, you know how beautiful that woman is. She's still as much as. And I went to her, I said, "My forever crush." I say, "You still crushing on me till now?" Even when I'm a grandmother, I say, "Yes, I'm still crushing on you." We both laughed, and I saw other officials, saw people from CAF that I know, saw Samson Adamu. One guy that I loved is Meteoric Rise in the industry, and I saw quite a few other people as well, and it was nice. And then it was game time. We sat down there. My only sadness is that the stadium is not full, and I also don't think that CAF did well in terms of pushing the publicity of this tournament. If I've got any advice for CAF, it is that they should call a congress of media, content creators. Just spend a week. If they need to invest money, pay for their flights, bring them together, or do it regionally. So West Africa, you talk to West Africa media and content creator, pick one country in West Africa, invite all these people, the flights will not be expensive. Pick another one in East Africa, pick another one in North Africa, and pick another one in Southern Africa, and then start making them understand why these things should be done. And then again, at the end of the tournament, I'm sure me and Omar Akatuba, because Omar is following up with the European Women's Championship as well. We will do compare of notes and look out for that video. We will do it and send it to you and put it on the channel. You guys will see it. Where we'll see the reasons, the hindrances, the obstacles why tournaments are not packed full in Africa, but in Europe and Asia and other parts of the world, the stadiums are packed full when they are playing, even if it is women. And so we sat down there. We're not even settled. Come on, we're not settled. The guys came out for warming up. They did their warm up. They went in, and then it was time for the game to start. As much as I have incredible faith and believe in the Falcons, there's always the worry that about this Zambia. There's something. This Zambia where they behave like person by land near Kovo, so or they shine eye like picky where they say which give. But we're just looking at them and. The game had not started. The Falcons made us realize, guys, calm down, chill. We got this. That attitude of we got this. 2 minutes into the game, free kick, unnecessary foul, 25, 30 yards out of the goal. You would have thought they would just cross that one in to be well defended. But then it was crossed in, and it was Osnashio Hale. My producer, I'm getting that one right? It was Osnashio Hale. They crossed the ball in, and it was ahead. That kind of header where the goalkeeper saw the ball meet the head of the attacker, the attacking player. But how the ball now coil and find itself into the net, the goalkeeper does not understand because she was standing on that goal line thinking the ball is going out. And then he wrestled on the net from the goal post into the net. And 2 minutes on the clock, Nigeria was 1 goal up. And for that minute, I know it's game over. These guys are not going to come back and score 2 goals. So we got the second goal. By the time it was halftime, we got the third goal. And from that moment on, we know we had already won. And by the second half, these Super Falcons came out like they were losing. They're playing like possessed demons, like dragons that was on heat, that looking for people to burn. And this Folashade girl from Robo Queens was running like Parasicadia, who took they took some serum of Parasicadia's blood and took a little bit of Tijani Babangida's blood and infused it into her, and she was running ragged on that defense. Rashida Tajibade showed us, why she's a lot more experienced. Not full of running, not full of, trying to impress anybody, but at deft touches, she knew when to cross the ball in. That assist was it the second goal? It's beautiful. I think she got another assist later. But then the icing on the cake was where 3 generations of FC Robo players, got the ball from Rashidat to Asisa Toshola, and the final touch by Folashade was just incredible. Like you could see that, in that moment I said to myself, why is CAF not even paying all this club that provide these players? At least CAF should have a law that says we can't pay the European clubs, but we can pay African clubs that produce players, and teams like FC Robo should be making money for what they have produced for African football. But whatever it is, it was a glorious moment. And so we left the stadium, and first off we came out, we did the post-match match briefing, and then we did the mid zone, and the girls were very nice. Even the Zambia girls were humble in their defeat, but they were also nice. They were not all frowning their face, looking rude, and giving attitude. They were nice, smiling, talking to the press. I like where the guys say last time out we got knocked out in the group stage. This time we got to the quarterfinals. Next year, we're not going back to go face the qualifiers, and we'll qualify next year. Maybe we'll go further. But the thing is, we have a team. A team is growing. It's a young team that is growing, and hopefully they can get there. That for me was my takeoff from them. Then our girls came out. They were just beautiful. Our girls were just nice. They were not pompous in victory. They were not like being rude to people. They were just very, very nice, sharing their jerseys with the fans, clapping with the fans, dancing. They just use their music to pass the message to the hunters and the pride, in the moment. It's not a beef thing. So they were playing the Bayelsa boys song, what's his name, Timaya. I said they paying them, you get the sweet touch, that kind of thing, and it was just nice. It was just nice, and they were dancing. We come with everything. We bring the aura, we bring the dance, we bring the culture, and it was beautiful as far as I'm concerned. And then we left the stadium thereafter, and a horde of Nigerian journalists. I think Nigeria also have like the highest representation. This is from West Africa to North Africa. It's very, very fast. Some people pay over $2 million for return tickets, plus the fact that per day you're paying about $50 to $60 or $70 or $80, some even $100 per night. But the group of Nigerian journalists are still the most. You have Punja, Sports on the Wheel crew of Punja and maybe you have Swap, Energy Goddess. She was just incredible. You have Olori Sports. It was a thing of joy to see Olori Sports. Very sad that I didn't take a picture with her. There was Victor, Demola is at stink. And then there was a whole lot of others and then our crew as well. Kelechi, AFC, Kelechi came all the way from London and a few other people. Big shout out to all of them because it's not easy. If you know how much it costs to get into this groove, you would understand. And then we went to go and eat at a Frani restaurant. It's a comfortable restaurant we've seen. There's Krusty where we get rice, but then this place have a lot of Italian food, pasta. I've eaten risotto twice. The last time I ate risotto, I was in Turin in Italy. I've eaten risotto twice, very nice, and they gave us kebab. We have pasta. We eat what's that thing that Mikolo took? This Mexican food, tacos, took tacos, and then some other Nigerian journalists came to meet us, Susan, Amara, and the rest of them, and it was fun. It's good comradeship amongst all of us. We came back home, we're freaking tired. Me and Mikolo just went, took our bath, we slept. We promised ourselves that hey, we'll come back, we'll record the daily diaries, we'll do this usokuso. We're just talking cha-cha-cha, because when our body hit that phone, nature took over. Then something I need to remind you guys. So in Nigeria, when it is 8, 9 p.m., darkness is hovering upon the face of the earth, right? In Morocco, 10 p.m. in the night. Remember, we are Nigeria and Morocco are at the same time. 10 p.m. in the night, if you don't get your watch for your hand, you don't get phone, you go to say you did 12 o'clock. The sun is still shining, you still see shadow, you're asking a street. See, the sun is Morocco's natural street light. Because it gets to 12 in the night before it gets dark. And then 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 5 a.m., it don't shine like, say, na police touch where they put for you. It's nice, it's a beautiful experience. Our body clock is messed up right now. We don't have sleep time, wake time. We're just awake all the time, sure. But then if we sleep off, and then, wake up again to work. So thank you very much, guys, for, watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for those of you who are commenting. And thanks to the Zambia guys who have also joined to comment on our channel. We hope to do more. I mean, it's a double day of diary. We'll get another one for you again so that you don't miss it up. But thank you very much. We've had our big breakfast this morning. Another day to pursue the work that brought us to this place. It's a rest day for the team, but between me and you, it's not a rest day for Mikolo and Joy. They are working. Thank you very much.